Alright, Shalom Israel. This is the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina camp, coming at you with another lesson. And before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and salutation to the fellow laborers that's out there pushing his word day in and day out in all truth and sincerity. So basically, coming at you with another lesson. Before I get into my lesson, this message is to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible and prophecy and historical events, and to the confused faces who bloodline go back to Negro, Latino, and Native American descent through the seed of the Father. Because this is only dealing with Israel, man. And you consider an Israelite through the seed of the Father. Because that's the seed, the bloodline that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is only dealing with once again. But basically, I'm going to just get into a quick article and do a lesson on about Donald Trump, which is the president of America, if you don't know by now. And he got a plan, a new administration to cut over 3 million food stamps, man, from the American citizens. And I'm going to get into the article talking about how this is going to affect majority of Americans, which are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are depending on these government benefits, man. Not only just so-called blacks and Latinos, but you Edomites, which are the so-called white people, what the Bible state them as Edomites, because that's their biblical nationality. These you so-called white people and the rest of you heathens, that's here in America living off the government, man. And it's going to affect majority of Americans and me going into the poor, man. And who are the poor? Mainly you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because here in America, we are cursed, man. This is our captivity, man. But our people love to trust in this place where America is falling, man. America is not your rest, which is Babylon the Great, Egypt. What the Bible coded as, man, for us, man. Because the true men of the Lord is going to be looking for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai return, man. That's the whole point of coming back into the truth, pushing His word, and believing in who the world called Christ or Jesus, Yahweh Shai, which is named in the Paleo Hebrew, that He's going to come back and set up the kingdom, what Yahweh had ordained for us, man, who the world calls God. But the hopeful elect, the 144,000, the elect is going to be looking forward to that day, man. Because we know that this place is our captivity. And this place is going down, man. And Trump, it's the perfect devil to do these things, man. To show you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites, that this place is against you. Especially when Trump start cutting all these benefits, But our people don't want to listen, man. They want to take heed to the ways of America, to the American government, the trends of America. Instead of taking heed to the prophets that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai set up for them, man, to repent and to return to the Lord before that great terrible day come, which is Jacob's trouble and the destruction of America by the way of thermonuclear missiles that's about to end America, man. Because that's prophesied in the Bible, man. But we just in the beginning stage of this place going down. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the article. And this is an article from CBS News. And it reads, Trump plan will kick more than 3 million people off food stamps. And it reads on, a Trump administration proposal will limit American access to food stamps by eliminating automatic enrollment in the program for the poor families who receive welfare benefits. Showing you, man, these people don't, American system don't care about you. Your American government don't care about your American citizens, man. They plan on cutting 3.1 million of Americans off their benefits, man. And at that, they're poor, man. They're in need of these benefits, Well, showing you that America really don't have the money, man. They don't have the money to spend on these government aid for the American citizen, because this economy is crashing, man. But these um American uh government, leaders, they'll put that persona out there, portray themselves that this place is going good. Well, in all reality, this place is falling down, man. America don't have any jobs and losing jobs. There's over $22 trillion in debt and more than that. Really. The morals of these people are done. The infrastructure is crumbling. So America don't have the money, man. And every other country outside of America is leaving off from the American dollar of being the #1 standard global economy currency, man. So this place is done, man. That's why they cutting, certain aids for the American citizen. Even if they have to be the ones to be affected, is the poor of the American citizen that depending on this place. The majority is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Continue on. It said there are 3.1 million people who are eligible for food stamps because of this link, and about 8% of all people receiving food stamps. The U.S. Department of Agriculture said policy experts say the proposal is likely to increase food insecurity among needy families. So those poor people that they want to kick off the government funds, they're not needy family. Showing you the hypocrisy of America, man. All of it is going into that America don't have the money to support the aid of the American citizen, man. How you gonna cut the poor off the government funds when it comes to food stamps, but then again saying that it's gonna help the poor, Show the hypocrisy of America, man, and these the tricks of you devils or you so-called white people that run America is falling, man. The Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is taking your power from you, man, because this is the time of you Edomites' kingdom to go down, man. And the ones of our people, the wicked Israelites, you non-believers that don't want to come back to this word, that's not going to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you're going to go down with it. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick scripture before I continue on in the article. And this is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. And it says, woe, and that word woe means destruction. Woe to them that go down to Egypt. Once again, the modern day Egypt is what, man? America. For you Israelites, man. Because the first Egypt was known as our first captivity, man. And America ain't nothing but captivity for us all over again, man. For you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. And it said, woe to them, you Israelites, that go down to Egypt for help, man. Because you depending on the same oppressing system that's set up against you, to destroy you as a nation, as a people, and thinking that it's going to be good to your beneficial, man. When this place is constantly showing you that America is against us, man. But our people want to trust in this place, man. And that's going to be their downfall when all hell breaks loose and them not repenting and believing in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, their own power, man. And it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. And that's how our people are, man. Majority of our people here in America, they trust in this American system because of the military might, the material things, the so-called trends and the way of life, the lifestyle that America pushes, do or die will, freedom of rights of speech, when everything that they set up is a lie, man. You're not free here in America, man. And a lot of people ready to depend on this government, for funds, for aids, for help in the time of need, instead of coming back and seeking their true power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the creator, man. But they're not going to do that because they wicked as all hell. And they don't believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But the Most High has the power through his son. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has the power to deliver us, man. But they don't want to look at it that way, man. They want to trust in America, man. And it says, But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So they not going to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The 2/3 of our people that's going to be blinded from the truth, man. That's not going to come back and repent, but rather be scoffers and scorners, non-believers, and trust in America. And this is another precept to back it up. To back Isaiah chapter 31 up. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe, once again, the Lord is saying woe, meaning destruction. Woe to the rebellious children, say the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. God, that's talking about you Israelites, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You covering with that covering, but not the covering of the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But with the covering of trusting in America, trusting in Trump, to make things better again. Like I say, where this place is set up to be our punishment, to be our oppressing to us, man, of our captivity for us going against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So our people figure that, if the Lord put us in this situation, he don't love us, man. Well, instead of them not acknowledging that the Lord is the true power, and the only reason why we in captivity, because the Lord did it for us for us being rebellious, man, for following after false gods, idols, following the ways of the heathen, leaving off from the righteous law, statute, commandments that he gave unto us, man, as a people to govern us, man, to make the covenant between us, man. So when we broke that covenant, the Lord punished us, man. Now we're at the point that we're supposed to acknowledge our faults, man, and that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the only true power, not our enemies that our people like to trust in, not this captivity, man. Continue on, and it says, that walk to go down to Egypt and have not asked of my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Kind of that's talking about trusting in the American system. And the modern day Pharaoh is who? Your president, man. The government system and Donald Trump, man, that our people like to trust in. And it says, verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's what's going to happen, man. So that's taking place, man. You see, America is falling. Our people trust in this place so much. And when they're starting to American citizen or American government start to cut back on the federal aid, for the American citizens, then they're going to be in a state of confusion, man. And they put their trust in America the whole time, man, and not looking forward to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back into the article, and it says, the Trump administration is opposing a rule that will limit Americans' access to food stamps, reportedly moving more than 3 million people from the federal program. The plan will eliminate automatic enrollment in food stamps for poor families who receive welfare benefits. So they cutting back, man. The ones of our people that's on these welfare benefits, different other government funds, they starting to cut back, man. Because that majority of our people, man, they live off of it, man. Off the system. Some of them in the need, a lack of, resources, food, money. But some of them use the government, to get an upper hand, to get by, which is nothing wrong with that, man. But then again, they not trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They rather stay on the ways of the American system, man. And it says, the rule will erase what the U.S. Department of Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue called a loophole in welfare benefits. Currently, 43 states allow families who qualify for the federal temporary assistance to needy families program to automatically receive food stamp benefits, a link that the USDA wants to serve. Ending that practice will cut food stamp spending by $2.5 billion per year, the Russia News Agency reported. While income limits for TANF programs vary by state, the welfare program typically is restricted to low-income families. For instance, Georgia requires a family of three to earn less than 784 per salaki. Georgia requires a family of three to earn less than $784 dollars per month, or $9,483 per year, and have less than 1,000 in access. Many policy experts say that the food stamp program is one of the nation's most successful anti-poverty programs. Yet Trump administration and Republicans lawmakers wants to scale it back, claiming that many of its beneficiaries don't need such assistance given to strong economy. So that's a lie, man. 'Cause America's economy is crashing, man. You know, and the whole reason why they want to cut these benefits to save money, to put towards their technology, you know, their military, that pushing of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, you know, and they rather take the money that they have, the little bit of money that they do have, and put it toward their military, man, or their technology, not to the American citizens, man. Because the whole agenda of these Edomites, the elites, you know, when it comes to the elites, the so-called Illuminati, the Rothschilds, is to cause order out of chaos, man. They want to bring this place down, man, so they can push their agenda, man. You know, and Trump and the American system, the governments, the lesser luminary ones, they are into that, man. They in hand in hand with the elites, the depress our people, man, and the American citizens, man. You know, even though we don't give a damn about these heathens, because the Lord is only dealing with Israel, but as a whole, man, the New World Order is set up to gain control over the whole nation, man. And it's starting off here in America, man, over there in Europe and America. And it says, for too long, this loophole has been used to effectively bypass important eligibility guidelines. Too often, states have misused the flexibility without restraint, Perdue said in a statement. You know, so basically, man, that's a, article right there. See if I can find a little bit more. So that's a little bit of the article I read. They're just going into the point that Trump and this American, system, man, is about to cut food stamps, man. They been had this in planning, man. Over years, man, ever since Trump was in, the office, ruling America, his whole agenda is, to cut off, food stamps, government aid to the people, so he can so-called, make America great again by pumping in more jobs, building up the wall, border security amongst the Mexicans down there, which are the tribe of Issachar from the nation of Israel. But this place is done, man. Ain't no hope in America, man. America done had its run. Let me get another scripture. This is Jeremiah. Chapter 51, verse 7, and it reads, Babylon, which is another code word for America. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take palm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one to his own country. For her judgment reacheth to the heaven and lifted up even to the skies. So that's going into, America is not going to be made great again, man. Basically, man, that's what it's saying, man. This place can't be healed, man. America done had its run, man. All the wickedness that it done to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through slavery, You know, the slaughter of the Lord's chosen people. You know, all the agendas and unrighteous decrees that this place come up with that would be contrary to the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All the lies, all these idol worship they push, man. You know, these false gods that they push, man. The Most High got a set judgment for this place, man. And that's why the signs are coming and the prophecies are coming that this place is falling, man. And it's going to lead up to the point that all hell is going to break loose here in America, man. This place is not going to be made great again, you know. And then this place is going to be destroyed by the hands of Russia and other countries out there, nations that got thermonuclear missiles, capability to destroy this place. That's all that's in the scriptures, man. So this place is done, man. So when all hell break loose, man, you know, there ain't gonna be no excuse, man. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 8. And it says, I start at verse 6, chapter Esdras, chapter 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works, by faith whereby ye have believed. And that's going to the elect, man, of the nation of Israel, man. The ones of the brothers that's out here pushing his word day in and day out, having faith, you know. The Lord is going to protect his men in that day when all hell break loose, and save them from the destruction of America by the way of the world called UFOs, which are the chariots of the angels, and Yahweh shall return before those missiles destroy this place. But the Lord is going to protect his men in the days before that, man, when all hell breaking loose, leading up to that. And it says, and it reads on, shall be preserved from the said perils, meaning the dangerous times that we enter into. Shall see my salvation in my land and with my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. That's going into the 2/3. The 2/3 of you Negro, Latino, Native Americans that's going to be cut off and be put to death here in America, and wherever the 2/3 are scattered at throughout all the nations, man. You know, but mainly here in America, man. Because you despise the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You're not coming back and taking heed to the men, the prophets that the Lord set up, that's giving you the warning of the Lord's second coming and judgment that he's about to come with. So you're going to get caught up in it. And it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. That's going into these you Israelites depending on the ways of America, man. Receiving the benefits of America, trusting in your jobs, your careers, you know, the American government aid that you rely on, you know, these material things, the things and the ways of America. So when all hell breaks loose, man, you're not going to have that protection, man. You know, because you rather trust in this world than trusting in your own power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Where Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is against this world, and he's going to bring destruction to this white man, the Edomites kingdom, that you people, you Israelites, like to depend on, man. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 11, and they had lost my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. They despised the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Not listening to the men of the Lord, man. Starting with the men of great millstone from the apostles and elders on down, man. They're not listening to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They rather reject their true power and trust in these lies and trust in the wickedness and the oppression of America. But this place is falling, man. The same must know it at the death by pain. So that's what's going to happen, man, to the ones of our people that trust in this place. But the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is going to protect his elect, man. You know, this word is for the ones that's going to take heed, man. This is just a warning, man. Let you know that the Lord's prophecies are coming to pass. And famine is one of them, man. The lack of food, man. The lack of water, man. Because it's going to come to the point, not just these American government aids getting cut, but where there's really no money at all, man, to get food, the water, electricity, you know. Basically, when this place totally collapsed, man, you know, and this place go down, man. So the Lord is going to be the trust and the stronghold for the elect, the ones that's in His faith now, man, that's doing His work, that's trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for looking for His grace and mercy, His protection in the up and time coming of Jacob trouble and martial law implemented. You know, these race wars breaking loose. The pushing of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, is the next currency they didn't want to govern the world with, you know. Because that's the time we're coming into, man. Trials and tribulations, man. But this is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength for salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And that's going to the elect. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, knowing the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, knowing what times that we in, you know, is going to be our stability in the times of Jacob's trouble when all hell breaks loose, man. That's why it's important now to get this word, man, and do this work, you know, to turn to your power before all hell breaks loose, man. Because the ones that's going to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and when all hell breaks loose, those the ones that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to protect. Not the ones of our people that rejecting Yahweh Shem Yahushua word and their own power, man. The Lord's going to destroy them, man. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, say the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So it's talking about the 2 parts, meaning the 2/3, man. You know, talking about now, man. Talking about what's about to take place now. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are about to be cut off and die, man. But the Lord said the third shall be left therein, representing the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3, that great multitude that's following the elect of the prophets, you know, that the Lord is going to save. And I will bring the third part through the fire, the elect, and will refrain them as silver is refrained, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, is my power. So that's what the Lord is going to do to the elect, man. When all hell break loose, man, these trials and tribulations, you know, the Lord's going to protect his men, you know, his people that believe in him, his men, women, you know, and the children that believe on him, mainly the men who the Lord set up. He's going to protect them in those days, man, and break them through the trials and tribulation and give them that great deliverance, man. That's why the Lord said they're going to call on his name. That's why it's important to have the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And in those days, man, the Lord is going to take care and protect his men. This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. Therefore, this say the Lord power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. So the Lord is saying that his servants, his men, the elect, you know, is going to eat, man. He said, while they shall be hungry, meaning the 2/3, man, the ones of this world, man, that depending on America, that depending on these false gods, these idols. And it says, behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So that's what's going to happen, man. the servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they're going to rejoice, man. Because the Lord is going to be with them. The Lord is going to allow them to see the prophecies that he promised to his prophets, you know, to see, to play out, man, to be able to be in those times, and the Lord deliver them by protecting them, feeding them, you know, even giving his men spiritual power, man, having the angels protect them, you know, so the elect men going to be rejoicing, man. And me, myself, I pray that I'm part of that number, man, the elect. And the Lord protect me in that day, me and my fellow yokemen, the laborers out here that's doing the work of the ministry of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man, because we know that the Lord got judgment stored for this place, man. They want to make it out of this place by the deliverance of Yahweh Shah. So, man, you know, just for the, you know, just a warning, man, showing you that that's prophecy about to take place, man. Eventually, man, this place is going to fall, man. You know, and when this American system shut down, you know, and all hell break loose, man, this you know, video going out to the elect, man, to the ones that's going to take heed, man. And to the twofold, to the people of the scoffers and scorners that didn't take heed to the men of the Lord. Because we give you the warning, man. This is Job chapter 5, verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Kind of 6 troubles going into, you know, when all hell break loose. And that 7th trouble, meaning the 7th trumpet blown, meaning when Yahweh Shah returned with the angels and those nuclear missiles destroyed this place, and the Lord is going to deliver his elect from the shores of America, man. And wherever the elect is scattered at, man, because the missiles going to be being shot off throughout different, you know, throughout the world, hitting different countries, but America going to get the worst of it, man, by totally being destroyed through the scriptures, by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So that's the Lord protecting his elect men from famine, from the great war or martial law, these race wars, civil war, civil unrest, all type of hell breaking loose, man. And that's what we believe in, man. That's what we cry out to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to protect us in the days to come. And it says, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it comes. So that's the type of spirit that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to put on his men. Even when all hell breaking loose, man, his men are going to be rejoicing, man. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, and neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. So basically, man, the Lord's going to protect his men in that day, man. You know, when all these prophecies and judgment come upon these people, man, the Lord going to put a spirit on his men to understand and even grow more into the spirit, you know, to the point, man, that his men going to be rejoicing, man. You know, because we're going to finally see the Lord's words being played out, man. And upon all these wicked scoffers and scorners of our people, our enemies, you know, we're going to be rejoicing that day. Lord going to give his men spiritual power, you know, give his men women, you know, to protect the women, you know, powerful, to have women, protect the women, the children, man. The Lord about to raise us up, man, in these times that we're coming into. And on top of that, he's going to deliver his elect and have the kingdom set for him, man. And our enemy's going to go down and go into captivity, starting with your elites after that, man. So it's a lot of things to be looking forward to, brothers, to stand strong in the spirit, man. The Lord, to pray to the Lord to give us the spirit to endure, man. That we endure and we endow that spiritual power, man. We receive that spiritual power and that spiritual salvation, you know, physical, spiritual salvation from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, by the ways of that deliverance, man. So it's just a quick little lesson. Hope that this lesson been edifying to the Akim out there, the ones that's in the faith, you know, to the ones that's taking heed. To the next time, you know, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Bakar Kadash, Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught us the truth and labor day in and day out. And salutation to the fellow laborers that's out there pushing His word day in and day out with all truth and sincerity also. Till the next time, Shalom.